I've always been convinced since my first exposure to the Hizmet movement, and this conference has confirmed me. The greatest contribution is raising people in the context of families, but also in the context of this movement and also through the educational system, where the virtues that are absolutely essential. Dialogue cannot commence without the cultivating and practicing of these virtues, and that is what is at the very center. So policies and structures do not matter unless you have the formation in these virtues, which build the possibility of dialogue, understanding, which open the pathway to peace. And those virtues are what are at the center of the Hizmet movement. Most of my work focuses on the study of the virtues and the cultivation of the virtues. And why I'm particularly drawn is many Western philosophers are very brilliant on the theoretical level, but when you find about their lives and you read others of their works, you find out there's an inconsistency regarding their positions on the virtues. So it is deeply inspiring, refreshing, and motivating to find an organization influenced by someone who, from all I know, not having met him, is that he walks the talk, he practices his theories, and he inspires other people to do it. And I think that in the end is what is most impressive.
Well, there are so many that I think I would need quite a bit of time, but the most important ones I would say is the three areas where the movement is working. The area of education. I think that's where it always begins. As long as people are ignorant, don't know about others, they are not really willing to engage with others. The second area is the area of dialogue, which is the area that I'm most familiar with. And that is one of the best ways, I would guess, to deal with differences. I think that's most difficult. It is always easy if you are looking for the same things, but if we are different and how to negotiate differences, that is really important. And then the third area is to remove poverty. That's also an area where the movement is very active.
For 3 summers, I've had opportunities to interview over 140 people in Iraq. In that area, which has seen violence for over 30 years, it was amazing to see how the Turkish teachers, inspired by Fethullah Gülen, are not only teaching students knowledge and skills, but are imparting to the students a sense of virtue. There has been so much rivalry for control of the oil in that area, and different ethnic groups have competed, different religious groups have distrusted each other. But the Turkish schools, the Hizmet schools, are a place where young people are learning to work together, to respect each other, to overcome prejudice. And this is a tremendous contribution to peace. Mr. Gülen is a man who deeply loves God, and that love for God has led to love and compassion towards humanity. And from his heart, so near the heart of God, he invites people to care about their brothers and sisters, to take care of the needy, to be compassionate to others, to build peace where there has been hatred. I am a Christian. I teach spirituality, and I also teach Mr. Gülen because he is a wonderful model of spirituality for anyone in the world.
Well, I think he's one of the most remarkable persons I have come across in my career, and it's interesting that you asked me that because I have taught for over 50 years. And I began teaching because of the influence of meeting Martin Luther King Jr. at the University of California at Berkeley. And now, towards the end of my career, I have had the opportunity to read and meet Fethullah Gülen, and I see that these two individuals, like Mandela, have created a better world for the planet.